Hi. So now we are going to go over the wire fraud alert disclosure. This means that we are submitting an offer on a home, which I am so stoked and excited for. That is when I'm going to have you go over this and sign this. Let's get into it so that you understand what it is that you're signing. If you do not understand something, please reach out to me because this is a very, very important disclosure and one that we are going to want to make sure we are all clear on. So at the top, it says this wire fraud alert disclosure is provided by Elite Choice Real Estate, which is my brokerage. That includes me, your agent, and this is to you as the buyer. So we'll fill your name in right there. This is in connection with the property that you are planning on purchasing. If we go down to the warning notice, this just basically states that there are people out there that like to hack things and that like to steal money. So when we are finally under contract on the home that you put an offer in on, how exciting, you are going to have to wire funds to the title officer. So the title officer, escrow officer, they're the same thing. You may hear them referred to either way. But when we are in that process and we are ready to work with our title officer, I am going to give you their name, their phone number, and their email address. If at any point in time you ever receive a phone call, a text, an email from a number you don't recognize and that I didn't give you, or the same for an email, you're going to need to hang up if it's a phone call. If it's an email, please do not click on anything, don't open anything. And you're going to want to make sure you get a hold of the title officer and make sure that that was actually an email or a phone call that they meant to get to you. If it wasn't, they're going to let you know what it is that you need to do. There's some instructions and things like that that they'll have you follow. But you want to make sure you never wire any money to anybody without making sure that it was actually from the title officer. So, that being said, that's pretty much all that this document goes over. You can read statements 1 through 6 to make sure that you have a better understanding. But once that you understand, just don't click on anything that you shouldn't. Don't send any money to anybody that you shouldn't. Make sure that it is the correct number I gave you, the correct email that I gave you. We're going to be fine. Everything's going to go smoothly. Once you have that understanding, you can go ahead and just sign this document as well as date it. And we are done with the wire fraud alert disclosure.